Steve Ward. To my left, senior Christopher Blunt. To my right, senior Michael Johnson. And today was unbelievable. That's kind of been our motto all year, blue collar. We gonna work the entire time until the last second. So I'm proud of the guys. They never stopped, never flinched.
Coach, what was it about this game? I know obviously Mountain Brook's been so good for so long. I know it's another mountain you want to climb, but like I even heard your guys come here and say, "My God, we beat Mountain Brook finally." What is it like getting over that hurdle there, man, and moving on to the Final Four?
Well, you got to give them credit. They've been good for years. That's one of the things we kind of pride ourselves on. We try to play the best. We consider Mountain Brook one of the best programs in the state, and if you can ever beat them, I mean, that's a huge accomplishment.
For Michael, what can you tell me about the state's kind of resolve? You're a little bit down, but it was just kind of a back and forth game for the most part, and y'all really just kind of, really took control of that fourth quarter and was able to push it to overtime. What were y'all telling yourselves in the huddle, and just to be able to kind of, finish out this game? Yes.
It was just but nah, we just never gave up in the huddle. Game ain't over. That's the motto. Like, it ain't over to the fat lady scene. We just played to the end.
Now, just for both players, what was going through your mind when your teammate scored there and hits that three-pointer and tied up?
I was happy.
I was happy.
Super happy.
Hey, it's crazy though. We knew it was gonna come down to one shot. We knew it. He a senior too. We all model. We not going home. We not. It's our senior year. We getting his ring. Hey, he just.
I saw the ball going before you even shot. I knew you were gonna make it.
And for Michael, in overtime, you got those first points going. You really kind of got this team kind of going again there in overtime. Just talking about the resolve y'all had. Even when y'all were kind of had your backs against the wall, you were able to just come back each time, and in that overtime, just really put your stamp on it.
So the real thing is, like, Coach always say, fight through adversity, and that's adversity right there. So like he was like, keep fighting, keep fighting.
Coach, what was your message when he hit that shot to bring him back into focus? Because that's when they don't get no more clutch time than what you've had to face coming in overtime against Mountain Brook.
Right. Well, originally we knew they were going to eye on Christopher, and Peyton was the backup, and actually Jaquarius was the number 3 option. So bypass him, bypass Peyton, and actually found Jaquarius. And it's kind of stoic. Last year we played Mountain Brook in the regional final, and they bagged up off of Jaquarius and just kind of dared him to shoot it. So it's amazing because from that situation, he's been working on his shot, all year. So, and I told him, I said, if we ever get a chance to get back to this game, you got to be able to shoot the ball. So it's kind of ironic he was able to hit that last shot right there to send us in the overtime. So I'm proud of him for that.
What do you think about the patience he showed just in that moment? Because he got the ball, he had a chance to shoot it, but then he just stopped for a second, then made the step back and just hit it clean. What can you say about his patience in that moment?
Well, I just think it goes back to his preparation over the years. He's played travel ball at the highest level, so I mean he's seen that situation before. But this year he was just able to execute and knock it down. So I'm proud of him.
Opening statements. Obviously tough game between two really good teams. Kind of speechless right now. A little bit of a state of shock. We came down. I felt good. At the end of regulation, we were coming down. Needed to get one stop. That's what Mountain Brook basketball is all about. I felt we had the matchup set up the way we needed to do it. Number one for them, made a big time shot. And when you do special things in the season and you go to the Final Four, if you win state championships, sometimes it takes big time shots or big time plays to make something happen like that. And so, he hit a big shot right there. But we still had an opportunity in overtime to come out and recover. And I thought our guys battled. They played hard. We just didn't make enough plays down the stretch that we needed to make to come out on top.
Coach, you guys are going to be remembered as champions no matter what. Talk about this team in general, though, man, how special this in particular team is.
It's hard for me to talk about them because I told them in the locker room, I've coached for 23 years, I've been a head coach for 2. Obviously did something very special last year. The reason why this is hard, it's always hard when you lose big games. The reason why it's hard is because this team was so together, the chemistry, how they cared for each other. My coaching staff, I mean, just as a family, we always talk about a brotherhood and a family that we have at Mountain Brook, and this team defined that. And so I'm proud of them. I'd love to play 2 more games with them. But at the end of the day, we're going to look back and we're going to know that we did have a great season, even though we came up short. I'm thankful for everything that they did to come out and work the way that they worked and bought into what we teach them on a daily basis. And so, it's just tough in that situation.
And for each one of you guys, man, reflect back on the game. I mean, it was a hard-fought game on both sides, and the experience here at Jackson.
It was a tough game, tough loss. Like you said, going into regulation, hit that shot. It really, as a scout report, we didn't have him as a shooter, and for him to hit that shot, kudos to him.
Great shot. Battled all game, lost the rebounding war, 23-22. We lost by 1, but he told us if we go into the game and keep the line close, it's going to be a good game. So we just got to just work hard in the off season. We'll be back next year.
Coach, testament to what you're saying. He actually said he was the 3rd option on that play. Coach did. And he said last year, he's like, man, Mountain Brook was begging him to shoot.
Yeah.
And he said he's worked on his shot a lot, but he said, man, he actually was the 3rd option on that play.
Sure. And like you said, I thought we defended it well. I know there's sometimes you sit there and say, hey, you're up 3, should we foul? I think it was just a lot of stuff that was going on. We felt like we took away their best player. We took away Blunt in the play. And, he had to have pump fake and hit a shot, which he did. And so, kudos to him.